I I don't know if those are AI. I think they're AI. I'm gonna be honest, I have not played a large dinosaur long enough to watch it die, so I don't know if compies spawn on them like that. That'd be a really cool mechanic if that's the case. I don't think you can play as compies. Oh, yep. As somebody who has done that myself, I sympathize with you. And nailed it. Nailed it. I'm the best. I'm the best. And we're gonna go ahead and just recover some health. Yeah, I mean, look at this. This is just gorgeous. I mean, massive structure right over there. I don't know how we got where we got, but we're here. But I'm not going to give up that easily because I I should be dead. I absolutely should be dead. But you cannot kill the unkillable. Oh, hello, Galliamus. Thankfully, I do not think that they are a threat to me. But this was not what I planned on seeing up here. That is a fully grown Rex, and that would kill us for sure. At least until we're fully grown. There is just straight up a random Galliamus right there, and that has to be a player for sure. Now, they're not moving, so they might have tried to quick log. Which, you know, if that happens, your character stays here. You have to do what's known as a safe log, which you do by sleeping. So if I hold H right here, I start to sleep, and I have to wait the full minute before it allows me to exit the game safely. He might not have done that. He thought he was probably safe up here. Do I have the urge to want to go and smack him with my tail? Yes. Am I going to do it? No. We are back up on stamina. But yeah, nope. Get some chewing gum. Chewing gum is going to be your best friend. And don't listen to like literally any other advice that anyone else ever has to say. The truth of the matter is, it is going to be it is an incredibly tough thing to do, and you're just gonna have to do it. You know, it's one of those things where it's like there's not really a proven method to quit smoking. Any of those, I don't know where I'm going here. Any of those things like additives or things that will help you quit are it's all fake. It's all lies. Oh, I love it when I run with a broken leg. It's hilarious. Let's see if I can get up over here. 2 weeks vacation. Smart, smart. The first 3 days are the worst. The first 3 months will be a milestone. It's the most important milestone. See if I can get through here. Hopefully I don't fall off the edge. And yeah, the reality and the fact of there he is. The reality of quitting smoking is it's going to be tough, no matter how you slice it. So just get it over with. Don't track it. I mean, obviously, you should keep an eye. Like I say, don't track it, but at the same time, I have no idea when I quit because I just quit cold turkey. And I just told myself I'm just not gonna smoke anymore. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not gonna find any substance. I'm not gonna think about it. I'm not gonna track it. I'm not gonna, this is the date I stopped, because you're focusing too much on the actual process of doing it. So focus more on new things that you can replace. That's my suggestion as somebody who has successfully quit, and that was after 10 plus years. Water. Are we saved? Are we in a spot where we could potentially be saved? No, this is good safe water. Now all I need is some food. I'm not even trying to get prime at this point. I'm just trying to survive. It does. It definitely does. The more and more you eat healthy, the more you take care of your body, you start to pay attention to those small things. And so eating healthy definitely helped. Now, I did not eat healthy when I quit smoking. I was still eating junk food like crazy. And maybe that's a good vice for you to replace the smoking. But I mean, I wouldn't recommend that. Definitely find something of a healthier nature. Alright, I'm done with this broken leg. I don't know how, but we're still alive. We are still alive.
Yeah, I mean, and even when it comes to the electric lettuce, I told myself I'm not going to touch that because it just reminded me too much. So, if I needed a little something, I would, get some of the gummies. More of the edible variety of things. I wouldn't recommend. Well, you're already good with the drinking, but for me, that was something that I was also doing. Having the adult beverages was really hard after the fact, so that was also partially kind of why I stopped adult beverage intake.
I could maybe recommend short term. Find something that you can do in the span of 5 to 10 minutes, about the same time that you would have gone outside and have a quick smoke. Something that you can do in quick little successions, or something that you can go to, like a project or a hobby that you only do when you're craving, and you only touch it when you're craving until you don't crave it anymore. And now that new craving turns into you're just craving to do this one thing. Like origami. You only allow yourself to do origami when you crave, some nicotine or something. Or you only do it when, or maybe not origami, but get into like a craft project. But you can only work on the craft when you're starting to crave a little bit of nicotine. Tons of origami birds everywhere. They're all over the place. Oh, my leg is healed. I'm gonna live forever. I don't. I know that's we're so large. We sunk as soon as we jumped in the water. I know that's the Peanuts saying, but again, I watch him a lot, so if there's a little bit of overlap, I apologize. Now let's see if we can find some food. Any food will do. We just need something. And I don't see any food. Bro. We're gonna want to go. We're still trying to go over there if we could ever get there, but I don't think we can. I mean, yeah, something like maybe starting a new craft project, a new hobby. You know, costume design, get into some cosplaying. Or maybe like pick up hacky sacking. I know that's a pretty popular choice. Man, I really wish I could find some food. This is a really big structure. I haven't been to this part of the map in a long time, so I am legitimately unsure of where I'm going. I kind of want to go downwards because it's always safer to go downwards than it is to go upwards. So I think I'm going to take that path down. Maybe, as we now have seen, I am a flying stegosaur. But I don't want to test my luck. That was not the ideal mutation. It is definitely a lifesaver. And sometimes that's just what you have to do to survive. But I definitely would have preferred a different mutation. But now that we're back on solid ground, we're back on solid, livable ground, all we need to do is focus on getting... We can graze! We're not gonna die! We can eat small amounts of food here. Yes! We're gonna live forever! Alright, see if we can't sniff. And see, that's how we would have wanted to have gotten down. That's where we were a moment ago. And I really hope that there's no alligators in here. But again, I think we're too big for even the largest of gators to kind of chomp on us. We are in the stage of pre-adult, or the adulthood. So we are pretty large. We're not fully grown, but we're large enough that we're practically not... There's hardly anything else on this map that could be a threat to us. But that is a dead animal there. I hope it's because somebody fell. And not because... they were killed.